What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Kiva.
And it's Adriel.
And today we just wanted to give an update. I told my husband that I was unhappy in this marriage. But before we start, if you are new to the channel, we do want to invite you guys to subscribe to the channel. And for all of our viewers, new and old alike, please do not hesitate to click that like button. Okay, so, Adriel.
Yep. So the question stands, why are you unhappy in your marriage?
Okay, so I'm not currently unhappy. Let's just get that out there. There had lots been going on with us, as you know. Besides the baby, Adriel was currently transitioning to real estate full time. That means he was booked and busy. He was busy with his regular job, busy with real estate, and then when it was time for me to get time, love, and affection, I got the drugs. And that really made me feel unhappy. I don't know, it was like a sense of emptiness per se. We just didn't feel present. Do you recall?
Yeah, I recall, and just to give you a rundown of my days, it was like 8 to 4:30, and then I would have like showing sometimes at 5 o'clock till 6, 5 till 7, and then come home. You know, Ava's asleep, so we put Ava down around 6:37, 7 o'clock. You know, it's just been busy, and even though I'm working from home, so the only bit of time we would get during the day is maybe 12 o'clock, because, you know, for those of you who may not know, we are Christians, and we like to make time just to pray during the day, just to take a break, split the day up. Around 12 o'clock, we would get together, we'd pray together, just check in, and then back to the grind.
A family that prays together stays together.
So, but it's just hectic. It's hectic. But yeah, I do recall, and you know, when she approached me with it, I felt a little bit disappointed in myself, because, you know, I don't ever want her to feel like she's neglected. At the same time, we did talk about it, and we understood that during this period in our lives, it's going to be really busy, just because of the nature of work and the transition.
Yeah, and and I support my husband 110%. Like, I have been the one pushing him to say, you could do this, whatever you need. And I knew that it would have been time consuming. But knowing something, experiencing it is two different things. And it's like, Ava taking up literally most of my day and being so busy with her. And I you help when you can.
Yeah. But
sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. I miss you, mommy. It was a lot. And I actually, like, after I told you that we had that conversation, I still didn't feel like closure per se. So Kiva did what Kiva does best, and I went in the bathroom. It was like 11:30, and I cried.
Oh, that same night?
Yes. So
I'm not laughing out of fun. It's just, I know my wife, so it's just like a reaction.
But I had to let it out, and I just remembered I logged something in a diary.
Oh.
Is it okay if I read it?
Yeah, sure. I wasn't expecting this, so yeah, let's see.
Okay, so this is what I said. Today wasn't a bad day, but it also wasn't a great day. I feel a sense of emptiness that's hard to articulate at the moment.
That's long. You wrote all that?
I'm aware of the fact that my husband is transitioning into real estate full time, and there are sacrifices that have to be made. But I'm afraid that this emptiness, loneliness will be longer than anticipated. I love Adriel so much, and I want to see him win. Some days when I think he's having a bad day, I feel horrible for even thinking to burden him with my emotions. Sometimes I just need to be held or kissed and reminded that I'm beautiful and loved. I forgot I wrote these stuff. Okay. Oh,
You're beautiful and loved.
thanks, babe. I hope this feeling will be resolved, and I pray that I don't build resentment. I like Adriel said during worship. At least we got time together, right?
At least we got to
Spend some time together. I don't know what we did that day. Can't remember. But I said I miss him, and I feel like I'm being robbed of time spent together. But I know this is just part of the sacrifices that will be made. At least I have Ava. She's a lot of work, but I enjoy her company, her giggles, and her wet kisses. I love my family, and I thank God for Adriel and Ava every day. I hope I feel better soon. But in the meantime, I will focus on the positives. Positives today, husband and daughter are in great health. This was a Sunday. We made breakfast, and had breakfast as a family. Cuddled with Ava, and Adriel is aware of my feelings and didn't disregard them.
That was nice. That was sentimental, and it was like you put your thoughts on paper. Wow, I've never experienced that before. So that was touching.
Oh.
Yeah.
One thing I can say for anyone out there who has just had a child or not even had a baby, you might feel as though you are lonely, there's emptiness, or you're unhappy in your marriage. I would highly recommend telling your spouse about those feelings, and hopefully he doesn't disregard them, or she. And if they do, then seek professional counsel, because like I said in the diary notes, I didn't want those feelings to stay there and build up, and then I build resentment. Because you see a lot of times people, they have so much money and they're unhappy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that to be us. And so that's why I told you that my love tank was empty. And at that moment, my love tank was like on EE. Like, you know, after the gas light come on, it's like EEE.
EEE.
EE. Like EE. Like
Yeah.
probably was,
Like E.
you know, I was gonna say it's probably F, but F means full. I was trying to EFG. Like after that was so bad. But
Okay. No, I was just gonna say, from that point on, so I wasn't fully aware of how she felt because I was so focused. So even from my perspective, it's easy to just take things for granted, thinking that, oh, everything's all good. Again, that's the importance of communication. If Kiva didn't tell me, I wouldn't have known, and then I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. And it's also easy to take offense and think, oh, but you know I'm working a lot. No, that's not the whole point of the communication. The communication is for me then to take her feelings into consideration, and maybe I can prioritize better and make more time for you as well as work. There's always a way to make things happen. It's just figuring that out. So yeah, I really admire you putting that down on paper like that, and just hearing it just made me feel like, you know, that you care about me, one, and that you want to make it work, you know. Like you're committed to this. So yeah,
like he said, he didn't
I didn't know she wrote that out. Like, wow.
Yeah, and I admire, and guys, this is something we always do at night as well. We always tell each other what we admire from this today. But this isn't for today, I'm just in general, right? But based off of what had happened, I do admire the fact that you heard me and you put in the time to make sure that it wasn't a reoccurring thing. You made sure that it wasn't a habit. And I understand there are busy moments like today.
Yeah.
Like we just had breakfast again and then you were just out. But because we had that conversation, I was more understanding as well of the situation. And it's a sacrifice. Like, I don't know if anyone has ever gone into business on their own, entrepreneurship, but it takes a lot of time and sacrifice to build from the ground up. And I told them I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. And so I admire the fact that you are aware of how I felt and you made an effort to make me feel better. He's more affectionate, guys. Like, from the beginning of our relationship up until now, he has gotten an A for effort.
A for Adriel.
But you've done good. You're doing good, and it's just it's a journey. People be like, oh, y'all don't know what unhappiness is because y'all just get married, blah blah blah. Well, this is how people build resentment 50 years from now, or 15 years, 10 years, and people be getting divorced because you don't tell each other the issues from inception. You just let it slide and something else builds on top of that. No, we don't do that in this family. We're gonna put our feelings on the table and say, okay, this is how we feel and how can we deal with it? How can we reconcile, move on so it doesn't happen again?
Yeah, and nothing is too small. Like, that's what I realized. You may think that, oh, something's small, but that small thing can build up and add and add and add as time goes on. So it's just good to have open communication, lay whatever, you know, it is that you're feeling on the table, and then address it and then move forward.
Yes. I feel like we should leave some sort of value with you all before we go, instead of just saying, okay guys, this is how we felt, this is what we went through, the end. No, I feel as though value is important. So you can leave with this: display affection on a daily basis. How does your spouse receive love? And that brings us back to 5 Love Languages. If you haven't read that book, I suggest you go ahead and read it. It has helped with our relationship tremendously.
And share an activity together, whether it be, you know, sport, a mutual hobby. I know, for example, for me, I love real estate, and my wonderful wife would watch real estate shows with me, even though she loves reality TV shows anyway.
Whoa.
But sidetrack.
And communication. Like I said, guys, you have to communicate with one another how you feel. And even if you feel as though you're not ready to communicate right away, do what I did. I wrote it down. That was in February, and it is April. So this was the first time that he was able to hear that. But the timing was right.
Yeah.
I felt like the timing was right. So if you can't verbally communicate, find other ways to communicate with your spouse in a respectful way. And always use terms like, I feel as though that, not that you always do. You know, it's like, it's not an attack on the other person. It's all about communicating in love. And guys, one last tip. I know we said 3, but we cannot forget to include this. We said, if you pray together, you stay together. I really believe that God is the glue to this relationship. And when we stay on our knees together, I can't pray angry with him. You know, like prayer really, it changes things. When you pray for one another and when you pray with one another. And if you're not a Christian and that ain't your jam, then kudos to you. But for us, in this house, we will serve and pray to the Lord.
Hallelujah. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. Before you leave, please smash the like button and click that subscribe button. And don't forget that you are
blessed and highly favored. We're going to see y'all in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.